Hello there. It's been a while. And, I've been perusing Facebook as I'm one to do quietly from the corner. And all I've seen this week from both boys and girls, men and women, transvestites, transgenders, trans-Belgian waffles, whatever anybody else is anymore. I don't really like to categorize people anymore. This is a people, and that is a people, and there are peoples, and more peoples. And that's what we do. And, but I see these things, and, I see all these empowering posts like, if he wasn't nice to you, he's an asshole, and all these other things, a bunch of posts about being empowered and men are assholes and all that, and yeah, I get that, blah, 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 it's all men, we all suck, I get it. However, let me teach you the most important secret to dating men, or even women, that you may not understand, that you may be missing. Because there's a secret to finding a good one. And it's gotta blow you away, and you're not gonna want to hear it, but it's true. So, as you can see, I have a very shapely shape. It's a round shape. Got a beer keg. It keeps me safe. And you know what the different thing is about that? Is if you want a happy relationship, you need to pick up a chubby guy or a chubby girl. Here's why. So, first off, we got to work a lot harder than anybody else to get your attention. So, when it comes to trying to pull out stops and do things for you, most of the time, we're going over the top to do it because, oh my God, you're talking to us. That's great. You mean you can look past the exterior shell that says that I eat too many cheeseburgers and pizza? Oh, so there's that. So we're going to work harder for you. And on top of that, don't you hate it when you go to a meal on the first date with a guy or a girl or whatever, and she gets a fucking salad and eats 2 bites, and you're like, oh, I guess I shouldn't have ordered this cheeseburger, and you feel like an asshole. And you're debating whether you can actually eat in front of them because, you don't want them to feel fat, and you don't want to feel fat and all that. And I'm like, fuck that. No, if you have a chubby boyfriend, chubby girlfriend, whatever it may be, you can eat whatever the fuck you want. You both can eat to your heart's content. And the best part is, if you're worried about, I don't want a guy who wants me to put out on the first date. Well, you don't have to. Because if you guys have some good conversation and a fun time and you eat enough food, chances are we're not having sex with anything. Not even ourselves. We're going to go home and just be like, fuck. Golden Corral. Damn it. Who has unlimited hash browns, bacon, cheeseburgers, macaroni, cheese, pizza, sushi, and Pop-Tarts all in the same goddamn place? Anyways. So there's that. You don't have to worry about that. That if they're that they're gonna try and work harder to be good for you, and you can easily be like, hey, my wife, other girlfriends I've had, things like that, they've been like, hey, so you should try to lose some weight. And I go, all right. And I do. Over the course of 9 or 10 years, I've progressively lost more weight, and now I'm down 6 pant sizes since getting married, and that's just and that's awesome. You can do that. You can shape the man or woman you get into your life. I know everybody's like, I want a Channing Tatum to give me millions of dollars and his sexy penis. There are guys and girls who sing that song, and then there's the guys on the inside who are like, oh my God, I need Jennifer Lawrence to come have sex with me. Once again, another guys and girls thing. There's both guys and girls who want to fuck Jennifer Lawrence, and there's a bunch of people like that, and they look for that immediately. If this man or woman does not exceed my expectations for beauty, I shall not even talk to them. And then they end up with people who are the same and end up having these shallow commitments who are like, hey, look, fucking I'm amazing and beautiful and fucking not fat. And they, run around and cause issues and shit, and they're general dicks and assholes because they feel entitled. Because, they're like, oh, I look amazing and I'm perfect. Not everybody, don't get me wrong. I know some guys who are good-looking, thin dudes, not chubby, who are pretty fucking awesome and don't have that entitlement. But it's a rarity, because the minute you make somebody be like, ooh, you are a precious gem and stone, they get that fucking special snowflake thing going on, and they start being a dick. That's the problem. So, what you do is you look for a girl or a guy who, maybe you like the personality. Maybe they're the funny guy at work who tells all the jokes at work. Maybe they're the funny girl at the water cooler who always makes you laugh and does all the weird stuff, and ooh, she's weird. But you know what? Take that bitch / man on a dance. Bitch, man, dork, jerk, dick, bitch, fatty, whatever. One of those people. One of those weird people that maybe you look at them and you don't go, I don't see a role. I don't see a hot model status here. This is not a person who should get into modeling as a career. And I'm not saying, the only way you're ever going to find happiness is if you date somebody who's 10,000 pounds. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that instead of, immediately swiping left on a picture or right or whatever the fuck direction it is to deny people, maybe before you do that, if you're online dating or if you're talking to people or, they go, oh, how about Jeffrey? I don't like Jeffrey because I have a feeling his BMI is above 8%. Then, maybe you should look at that person on the whole, how is their personality thing? Because guess what? You can lose weight. You can fucking change the way you act. You can be a different person. There are medications for that shit that can fix that and make it so that, you can try to alter it. But it's never going to work as well as if you just were a nice person to begin with. So, you get these people who are thin, and then they're douchebags, and they try to find whatever they can to not be douchebags, and that's hard. You got to really work at that. That's much harder than losing weight. I can lose weight. I'm working on that. I've lost 6 pant sizes. Shit, I can go down further. I just have to do it. And it's hard. Don't get me wrong. I love my pizza. I get that. But I'm telling you, ladies, gentlemen, whatever the hell people categorize themselves as anymore, if you want a happy life, find yourself somebody who makes you happy past the appearance level. Get somebody chubby who you can enjoy eating massive amounts of food with, and guess what? They'll still have sex with you. They'll be happy to. They'll be excited to. So that's my soapbox for the day. You bitches have a great day. I'm going to go back to work, and after work, I'm going to the Warcraft movie.